Hello and welcome to the Oak and Lamb YouTube channel. My name is Becca Oaks. I'm an owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb. Here at Oak and Lamb, we love to do all things crafty, not just Cricut, not just sublimation, not just woodworking or sewing or painting or home decor, but we also love UV resin. And UV resin has become a very popular supply and to use in the crafting world because it is so much quicker than AB epoxy resin, and we love it. Now, one question that we get all the time is, can I use a nail light to cure UV resin? And the answer is yes, you can. And so I want to show you how easy it is to do that and talk about some of the benefits and the cons to using a nail light with UV resin. Our favorite UV resin here at Oak and Lamb is J-Diction. We have tested so many UV resins. We've tested how well they cure with additives like pigments or glitter, how well they last over time, whether or not they turn yellow, all those types of things. And J-Diction comes up top tier every single time. J-Diction has recently to us come out with a line of colored UV resins, and so that's what I'm going to use today because it's a little bit easier for you to see on the overhead and see when we test it out with this light. Now, you can basically use any UV light that you have. However, a lot of people already have the nail light from where they already do their nails. And one thing that I want to point out, this is a C&D nail light. It doesn't matter what brand it is. One benefit to having a nail light as your cure light, especially if you're using smaller silicone molds like this, is that you don't have to hold the light. If I were using a regular UV light, like this one that we use to help cure our tumblers, then I would have to hold it the entire time or come up with some sort of stand system to place this on, which many of our members have done. Very smart thing to do. But that's one benefit to this, is that you don't have to hold it. Another thing that I want to point out, though, is that it is small. So you're going to have to use smaller molds if you want to put it in there. And if you're using like a tumbler turner or something like that, if you're going to be creating, not silicone, if you're going to be creating UV resin tumblers, glitter tumblers, anything like that, then obviously this bottom's going to have to come off. So you need one that the bottom will come off. And then once the bottom comes off, you're still going to have to hold it so that the tumbler turner can get access to all of that light. So just some things to think about. But if you already have this in your craft room, there's not necessarily a need for purchasing another one. So let's see how well this works for curing the J-Diction UV resin. So since this is just a test, I'm going to be using a little mold with just a small amount of the resin. So we'll just choose a color here, fill up our mold. Make sure to grab your alcohol or torch lighter and pop any bubbles that might be in there. And then we're going to turn on our light. I'm going to do the 3-minute one here and just place this in here. Now, because the nail light is not a 360 light, a lot of times you need to flip your silicone mold over or flip your light over and hit it from the bottom. Even though it is a clear mold, sometimes when you pull your resin, like your keychain or whatever you're doing out, then the bottom is sometimes still a little bit sticky. Let's see if this one is that way. This one is a little bit sticky on the bottom. Not terrible, but I could go ahead and just put it back in just for a couple of seconds. And it didn't need to be in that mold since it's already molded and pretty hard. And there you go. Now, with all UV resin, once it first comes out and is warm, you're going to be able to bend it just a little bit. It has a little bit of pliability to it. But once it cools down, it is nice and hard and cured. And so that UV nail light did really, really well curing this resin. Are you a UV resin crafter? Let me know, what light do you like to cure the best with? We're constantly looking for different products to test and try out for you all. And one thing that we're looking for specifically is an amazing light for UV resin and a tumbler turner. I want one that will hit all sides of a tumbler the entire time it's turning. And if you know of one, let me know. That's something I'm interested in testing out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you like content like this. If you do, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's free to do that. And go ahead and turn on notifications so that you know every time we go live and post pre-recorded content like this. If you love this content, you would love our membership here at Oak and Lamb. Our membership offers you access to our entire library of cut files with free commercial use license, our library of free courses that teach you how to use your Cricut, and more. And then we also give you access to our private Facebook group where our entire community of members that we refer to as the flock convene and help each other troubleshoot, help give creative ideas, and just become friends and family. And so if you're looking for a community of people like that, the flock is for you. We offer 2 payment options for our membership here at Oak and Lamb. One is monthly, one is annually, and you get the same benefits no matter which tier you choose. You do get a bit of a more of a discount if you go with the annual tier. But if you want to choose monthly, I'm going to offer you a special deal today. Use the code FUN, F-U-N, at checkout and get your first month of membership here at Oak and Lamb for $9.99. It's just $19.99 after that. And if you want to cancel at any point, you can do that. No strings attached. Let me know if you have any questions by leaving a comment down below. Like this video if you liked it and found it helpful. And I will see you here another day for another video.